So as you all know, we're fans of indie video games over here on the Giuseppe FPS channel. There's nothing I love more than seeing the little guy win in an ocean of big guys, and big guys that aren't even producing anything worth buying. As I usually do, I'm searching around on Steam trying to find a new game to play for the channel because I kind of want to be more regular with uploads on the channel. So I go to the Steam store and I look up Boomer Shooter because that's what you guys seem to like. And the first result I get is Boom 2020, which is like, whoa, it has Boom in the name. Obviously, it's going to be good, right? At first I thought that maybe I had found some hidden indie gem that I can make a cool video on. I decided that first I needed to go check out the reviews of the game to make sure there was nothing fishy going on. And boy, were there reviews. Not very good ones, but there were reviews. Now, I feel like I need to preface that these are actual unaltered reviews on the games. And these aren't reviews from, like, some nobodies. These are people that have long lists of reviews that they've left on Steam. So let's, just jump into this. The first one coming from The Third Child with 0.9 hours on record. This game is so ahead of its time, no one has played it yet. Fix that right now. Play it. It's incredible and will be remembered forever. You will be challenged. You will be rewarded. You will experience something you have never experienced before. For a couple bucks, it's the best investment you can indulge in. Okay, so this guy seems to actually really like the game, and he gave it a thumbs up. From Zucchinilicious and 0.4 hours on record, if everything wasn't so bad, it could be good. Okay, not the positive review we were looking for. On to the next one from Apollo, and he has zero point 0.7 hours in the game. Better than Stray. And he refunded the game. Alright, so maybe this game isn't good. Now, that's where I probably should have turned a blind eye to this game because I was literally being told that the game was bad. But no, I'm a masochist and I needed to know what Boom 2020 had to offer. So I spent $1.06 on purchasing this game, and it was the worst 20 minutes of my life. So the first level that you're going to play starts you out in this room and you have a shotgun. Pretty simple boomer shooter stuff. And the end of the level is literally like 2 steps away, and there's only one enemy, and they die in one shot. So coming off of the first level and going into the second level, I thought that maybe this game was going to be easy, or maybe it would even be cool because, I thought that the concept was neat. But everything was downhill after that, gamers. Going into the second level, there are about 100 times the enemies as there are in the first level, and they are fast and unpredictable and placed in very inauspicious places. These guys are right around the corner and there's nothing you can do. You can't react. They touch you, you die. And sometimes, funnily enough, when you shoot them, they do not die. This is a very prevalent problem throughout the whole game that I experienced. When I shot the enemies, they did not die. It is a first-person shooter video game, and if you can't figure out the most fundamental part of your video game, I think that your video game is bad and you need to put the fries in the bag, bro. And throughout the whole time that I was playing this game, there was one thought that I had in my head, and that thought was, man, there is a better version of this game out there for only a little bit more schmeckles. And that's Soul King, which is another game that I've talked about on this channel before, and it's basically the same thing. Linear corridors, fast-paced action, but the gameplay actually works. See, the problem with Boom 2020 is that you die in one hit, the AI is unpredictable and spastic, and your shotgun barely works. Well, Soul King does away with all that. It has predictable AI. It has a fun suite of guns that you're supposed to pick and choose from and mix up and find your best playstyle. And the game actually works because it actually has game design. No, I can't come out here and say that I could develop a better video game, but what I'm saying is that this game is trash. And the added benefit of playing Soul King is that it's not made in Unity, or if it is made in Unity, you can't tell because it has like actual art direction. This game looks like a half-assed Roblox game, okay? You can't sit here and tell me that this looks intriguing in any way. It's a white man holding a basic-ass pump-action shotgun fighting what looks to be GTX 1650s in red rooms. So you know what I did after I recorded the video? I refunded it. I refunded the game. I'm sorry to say, I usually don't refund games if I don't like them. The only time that I refund games is if they don't work on my computer, especially if they're indie games. But this game felt like such a insult to my gamer intelligence, such an insult to my being and existence that I just couldn't take that, bro. I was like, you thought this idea up in your head. You play tested it, presumably had other people play test it, and still put it out there for potentially millions of people to buy. And you lured me in with the price tag of 99 cents, which after taxes in North Carolina is $1.06. No, that wasn't going to slide. I refunded that shit, bro. The money that I've been buying games with recently in my Steam came from a Steam gift card that my girlfriend gave me for my birthday. And it's like, I'm not wasting that money on a terrible trash game. And I hate to make this video, right? Because I play indie games all the time that people send me on the channel. And usually when I'm playing them, I come at them with the angle of trying to be as fairly critical as possible, and I usually come out with a pretty decent review of the game, I would say. I would say that most of the games that I've been presented and played on the channel have been good. This game just isn't good, and it's not a very good representation of indie video games. Now, with that being said, if you have an indie first-person shooter that you would like me to play, possibly review on the channel, hit me up. My business email is in my bio. Yeah, that's all. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you like ramblers like this, I'm down to make more. There's just not a lot of topics coming along the Giuseppe FPS desk to talk about. So, I'll see you guys later. Peace.